How you going there, fellas? Welcome to episode 126 of ghallора's beer reviews. A bit of a tongue twister there today. ghallора's beer reviews. State that again. I'm all over the shop. Anyway, not to worry. I'm not going to start again. We'll just keep going. What do we got here? We've got another donation from my fantastic neighbour Russell. I know about the last 5 beers have been his. He's You call him an unofficial sponsor, so thanks, mate, for this donation. I saw him they were selling him at Aldi. I remember like, the last beer I did was from Aldi as well, and they had him as like a sort of a Christmas special, I guess. Maybe left over from Oktoberfest. I didn't see him during the Oktoberfest time, but yeah. So I've never seen it before, but it looks pretty special. It comes in a 950 milliliter can, and it's at 4.8% alcohol by volume. It's called Germania Pilsner, Premium Pilsner. So I should have read this before I started the review. There's a lot in other languages. It's actually not printed that well. It's quite hard to read. I can't even see where the English is. Here we are. Bear with me. Yeah, it says ingredients: water, barley malt, hop extract, and the best before is on the bottom. So yeah, it's pretty fresh. Yeah, best before is not till 2019. So yeah, that's wasn't brewed that long ago. Yeah, so that's it. I can't say much more about the can. I believe it says product of Germany here on a sticker that Audi have stuck on there. It's probably part of our licensing laws here, where it comes from and that sort of thing. So it's 3.6 standard drinks at 4.8% alcohol by volume. Anyway, I don't know much at all about this beer. I haven't even read up on it, so I just thought I'll give it a crack and see how we go. So without further delay, let's get him open. He's a big fella, a big can. Yeah, good stuff. I just got this English pint glass. Oh, I'm spilling a bit there. Terrible. Schoolboy error. Not enough angle on the pour. I'm wasting beer. Anyway, I spilled a little bit there, but we'll leave it at that for the moment. It's a big can. I wasn't used to it. Don't worry, I'll get some negative comments about that. Oh, you can't pour from a big can. And you always get one or two, tosses that want to. Oh, I can't call them that, can I? I guess it's good to have an open forum and people can say what they feel like. But sometimes I think like, does it really matter, mate? I'm not here to impress anyone. I don't pretend to be the beer master of the world. I just try and say my opinion and go from there. But anyway, that's my little rant. A bit more in without spilling any more. Yeah, that's a word of advice. If you get a can not that big, you've got to pour him in quick and get plenty of angle on it. Otherwise, it starts to drip out down the can if you're not fast enough. Anyway, head's not amazing. Half a finger ahead. Looks okay though. It's pretty tightly of a consistent nature. I don't know if it's going to last though. It looks like it probably might thin out. As for the smell, yeah, I'm getting not overly strong. I smell a lot more stronger pilsners with that hop smell, but it's there. Sort of a very typical of your German pilsner, European lagers, that sort of thing. You've got that real fruity sort of citrus smell coming through. Behind that's the malts. Yeah, I can smell that too. Quite subtle though. The hop profile is the most prominent thing for me coming out of that. Anyway, without further delay, the taste test. Cheers, fellas. Pretty clean. It actually tastes a bit better than I thought it would from the smell. Sometimes you get those European lagers and they've got that distinct smell with the hops they use, and some of them you have that first sip and it's just like, whoa. You can just tell it's cheap hops and that sort of stuff. But no, this is pretty good, man. This is that first sip was good. I'll give it another crack. It's very refreshing. Again, this hot weather, it's quite warm today. It's been really warm actually, leading up into Christmas here in Australia, or Sydney, Australia. Yeah, but for the beer, getting back to that, I'm not the weatherman, am I? Even though I do give an update on that quite often, probably every review. Just like to share what's going on here if you're overseas or in a distant land. But the beer, yeah, it's got that hop zing there. It's not overly pronounced, but it's there. The bitterness is actually surprising. It's a lot more bitter than I thought it was going to be from the smell. When I say it's bitter, it's not like a pilsner that's extra over the top bitterness. It's just a nice level as you expect in a pilsner. It's got that real little zing at the end of your mouthful. You feel your tongue sort of reacting to the bitterness, and it's quite pleasant. It's actually really refreshing. Um, I didn't actually go. I was rushing a bit there. I didn't talk about the appearance. I'm losing track of my. I'm actually am in a rush today because I've got to do a few things. So I thought I'll quickly knock this out, and then I've got to get to them. So yeah. So I missed that colour. Anyway, we'll look at that now. Doesn't matter which way we do it, does it? Yeah, very light golden colour, light straw colour. Typical Pilsner sort of, nothing unusual you expect from a Pilsner. It's very run-of-the-mill looking Pilsner, as in colour. Head, as I said, is yeah, almost gone, which is a shame. Maybe that was because of my piss poor pour, no pun intended. People from overseas probably don't know what piss poor means, but for us Aussies it means something that's not very good. So it was a piss poor pour. Anyway, one more sip and I'll give it a score. Yeah, I don't mind that. I really don't. And I always say that heaps of beers, I don't mind that, but that's surprising. I was very hesitant. I didn't know. You get never heard of it. I know people who overseas who drink it might say otherwise. First time you see, it, you just don't know. And sometimes you can come across a good little cracker, if you just give things a shot. But yeah. Anyway, I, my wife, she gets angry at me because I say to her, "Don't come out." And just give me like 10 minutes. I'm just doing a review. Anyway, she didn't really come out then, but she opened the door to do something. And it's just distracting. But then I look at her and she's like, what are you looking at me for? I'm just putting this out here. I'll be out in a second. So anyway, but it always happens like 10. All I need is 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'm rambling a bit now. This is meant to be a quick review and I'm moving on. All right. Score. Germania. Premium Pilsner. I like it. I don't think it's out of this world Pilsner, but it's a good, average level, middle of the road Pilsner. So in saying that, I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. I think it's quite fair. It doesn't blow your mind. So you have a real good Pilsner that just hits every level, and you say that's 10 out of 10. We've all had them before. There's many of them out there. But yeah, this one, it's not bad, but it's middle of the road. And I think it's all right. I don't know what it costs. I can't even remember when I saw it, but I'll have to ask my good neighbour if he tells me, because it was a donation, and yeah, I'll ask him, and if I do, I'll put it in the description for the Australian customers. But then again, I haven't seen it at Aldi anymore, so it might be gone by now. So 7.5 for Germania Premium Pilsner. Thanks for watching another ghallora beer review, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, fellas.